Hello and welcome back to Let's Play 25 Years of Final Fantasy. This is Final Fantasy VII. My name is Ryan.
And this is Claire.
And
we're going back to Cloud's Past.
Cloud's Dark Black Past.
In we go.
There it is. I love how it just emulates PS1 loading times. I get it.
Tifa, you were waiting outside then?
Yes.
We returned to Nibelheim. Sephiroth confined himself at the inn. He didn't even try to talk to me.
Then all of a sudden he just disappeared, right?
We found him inside the biggest building in Nibelheim.
The villagers used to call it Shinra Mansion.
Long ago, people from Shinra used to live in that mansion. I'm freaking out because this stuff is meaning things to me that it didn't mean to me the first time I played through this. I'm seeing things I want to talk about, but I can't. Cloud stance, by the way. The door noises are amazing.
Alright. No, it's the Haunted Mansion portion of this game.
Yeah, it's super Resident Evil-y.
Even the layout's kind of Resident Evil-y.
It looks like it, I think.
Get all the treasures.
I know, somebody told me there was no treasure to obtain, but we can look for the mansion.
Oh, yeah.
It looks kind of decrepit, doesn't it? It's like Mrs. Havisham here.
What?
From Great Expectations.
There's a reference beyond my ken.
She like sits in her wedding gown all the time, and there's just like rotten wedding cake and everything.
Gross.
Yeah. It's a Charles Jickens.
I don't think that's
Chickens.
No, that's not the conventional pronunciation.
Charles Jickens.
I believe it was just Chuck Dick.
Chuck Dick. That's right. There's no sign of Sephiroth, but I know I saw him go into this room.
Secret.
Super Resident Evil-y. Look at this, built into the brickwork.
What?
I know. Also, while we're just slowly descending this,
that is precarious.
Super precarious.
Anyways,
I was going to say, I know a lot of people in the thread were talking about how much I think they didn't like the Calm, or like the Calm flashback sequence, but I always, because they kind of like thought it halted the action, but I always really liked this part. Also, look at this. There's bones in the foreground.
I mean, as someone who has now confirmed that this is their first time seeing it, it doesn't feel that strange to me.
Yeah,
because the whole game so far has been short sequences of action punctuated by heavy, long plot sequences. So, what are you doing right now?
Oh, just giving you some time to talk. No problem.
It's like, is that part of the level? You have to run in a circle.
Yeah, sorry, it's
purple dungeon.
Some very elite strategy.
I kind of forgot Sephiroth's voice.
I think we should follow people's advice in the thread and give him less of a threatening whisper and more of a villain voice.
Okay.
I think like
an organism that was apparently dead was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum.
Yeah,
that's less rasp.
Yeah, a little hottier, I think.
Okay.
I feel hot. Do you feel? I feel it's getting hot in here.
I feel like it's a comfortable temperature. An organism that was apparently dead was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum.
I was thinking a little bit more of a
more accent. You want more accent?
I want a little bit of princely hot.
Okay.
Is where I was.
An organism that was apparently dead was found in a 2,000-year-old geological stratum.
Yeah, I think we'll just ride with it. Let's see how it goes.
Professor Gast has named that organism Jenova. Just insert a has in there. X year, X month, X day. Jenova confirmed to be an agent.
Yeah, this is like super important stuff because, yeah.
X year, X month, X day. Jenova project approved. The use of Mako Reactor 1 approved for use.
For use like it was in Nibelheim?
Oh, for juicing the spooks?
For spoos juking.
Spoos juking.
Also, look at this Dutch angle we got going here.
This is what film buffs call a cattywampus angle.
Yes, correct.
My mother's name is Jenova. Jenova Project. Is this just a coincidence? Professor Gast, why didn't you tell me anything? Why did you die?
This is an awkward time to come down here. But there's just a secret research lab down here in the basement. Everything's glowing green.
Shinra Mansion.
What a mansion.
Let me be alone.
Okay.
No, my name's Cloud. I'm your best friend. I'm Cloud.
Hi, Tifa. Hey, Big Kaya.
It's true, we don't have a especially southern character yet.
I think I know who it needs to be.
Oh, okay, alright.
I could be wrong, but I feel like
You have plans.
I have plans. I've got the Australian planned, and I've got the decided to be intentional about it this time around. I'm not really sure what it is that I'm supposed to be doing here.
Comforting Sephiroth? Give him a tender back rub?
Maybe. Give him a hug if he consents.
Make him a cup of tea?
Let me be alone. Maybe that's it. Maybe we just leave. I honestly don't know. Oh, okay.
You really did have to.
Sephiroth didn't come out of the Shinra mansion.
He turned into books. Oh.
It was time passing. He continued to read as if he were possessed by something, and not once did the light in the basement go out.
Sorry.
No problem. This is one of the best themes.
That's one way to get it up, I guess.
I find this.
You may hear more concealed coughs. I got very sick while everything was frozen over here.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
my regrets in advance. Who the fuck is Zangan?
Oh, we knew. I think he was in the inn. I forget. Was he the photographer? There's nothing that'll harm the town, right?
Photographer?
When we went up, he was taking pictures. Is that Tifa's dad? Why do you ask? The Shinra showed up to eliminate any information that could be an embarrassment to the company. You pick these things up when you travel as much as I do. Oh, he's a traveler. He must have been in the inn. What's Sephiroth doing? Oh, okay. Until we know that there's no danger, we're not moving.
Part of my problem said it's been 2 weeks since we recorded this. I don't remember who was any of these side characters.
Just rolling with it.
I remember the main one.
Zangan, I think, is a traveler who we meet in the inn.
Okay.
And the other one is Tifa's father. Sephiroth seems different.
That'll learn you, kids. You spend too much time with books, you become evil.
I started... Hold on, I'll tell you later. Leaving in suspense.
Okay.
What do you think? No, I realized that I started Audible so that I could get a free credit, like a couple months ago, and...
Ha ha ha. Who is it? Traitor.
Traitor?
You ignorant traitor. I'll tell you. This planet originally belonged to the Cetra. Cetra was an itinerant race. Wow, that's a hard word for this game.
Is.
Man, imagine how many 13-year-olds just stumbled right there. No idea.
I know.
They would migrate in, settle the planet, then move on.
Just pausing for a second, because I never realized this originally, but the Cetra were planet settlers?
The aliens.
Yeah.
At the end of their harsh, hard journey, they would find the promised land and supreme happiness.
Swift tick into the Hebrew Bible.
Yep. But those that disliked the journey appeared. Those who stopped their migrations built shelters and elected to lead an easier life.
Yeah, that rasp at the end, that's a good voice.
Okay.
An easier life.
I feel like he's going to evolve a little bit as he gets more in that direction as well. They took that which the Cetra and the planet had made without giving back one whit in return. Those are your ancestors.
Sephiroth?
Long ago, disaster struck this planet. Your ancestors escaped. They survived because they hid. The planet was saved by sacrificing the Cetra. After that, your ancestors continued to increase. Now, all that's left of the Cetra is in these reports.
What does that have to do with you?
Don't you get it? An ancient named Jenova was found in the geological stratum of 2,000 years ago. The Jenova Project. The Jenova Project wanted to produce people with the powers of the ancients. No, the Cetra. I am the one that was produced.
Produced?
Yes. Professor Gast, leader of the Jenova Project and genius scientist, produced me.
This walk. How did he...
Looks like he's tiptoeing.
Hey, I think he is. Sephiroth?
Out of my way. I'm going to see my mother.
Oh.
The jam just turned it up a notch.
My friend Dave was recently telling me that there's somebody who is live streaming Final Fantasy VII right now, and I don't know who it is, but apparently has been talking about the ways in which Final Fantasy VII resembles Beowulf. Especially with Sephiroth as Grendel and Jenova as Grendel's mother.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And a lot of the Germanic, Norse.
Now here's the real question. Can Cloud wrestle underwater holding his breath for days and days and pin Grendel's mother?
Yeah, a.k.a. Angelina Golden High Heel Jolie.
Did you see that movie?
Mm-hmm.
I did not. I couldn't even.
I saw it in
bring
the theater.
myself. Oh my god.
Also
whoa! Hey, hold on. He started the bonfire without us.
Hey, it's you! You're still sane, right? Then come over here and help me!
Just jump in that fire.
I'll check this house. You check that one over there. God, it's hanging. That might not be the one you had. Oh.
It's too hot.
Hot. This is what hot will get you. Terrible. Sephiroth. This is too terrible. Is your mind not blown?
It's super blown. Sephiroth has such pretty green eyes.
It's from Mako.
That Mako juice. All up in his eyeballs.
This FMV madness. It's so unsettling to go into the... Oh, and then you can see Tifa down there. Oh, I kind of forget where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to leap on the chains.
Press select.
Oh, right. Sure. Oh, wait. Just kidding.
There it is.
Slightly misleading.
That was the first sighting of Sephiroth in FMV, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I think that was only our second major FMV, excluding the intro.
Papa. Sephiroth? Sephiroth did this to you, didn't he? Sephiroth, soldier, Mako reactors, Shinra, everything. I hate them all.
I believe she just took a giant sword with her.
Yeah, was that Sephiroth?
I think it might have been Sephiroth's.
Mother, I'm here to see you. Please, open this door. How could you do that to Papa and all the townspeople? Oh, shit. Wait, what? Dang.
Yeah.
Ouch. You promised that you'd come when I was in trouble. Derp, derp, derp.
Yeah.
It's Geiger-esque.
Completely. So weird.
Mother, let's take this planet back together. I thought of a great idea. Let's go to the Promised Land.
Sephiroth. My family! My hometown! How could you do this to them? The way they animate him and stuff, it's so good.
They've come again, Mother. With her superior power, knowledge, and magic, Mother was destined to become the ruler of this planet. But those worthless creatures, are stealing the planet from Mother. But now I'm here with you, so don't worry. Whoa. So, what did he tear off?
It's like they covered it up with this weird...
Like robot representation of her?
That was somehow still filled with blood? I'm not really sure.
Like goo in it.
What about my sadness? My family? Friends? The sadness of having my hometown taken away from me? It's the same as your sadness.
My sadness? What do I have to be sad about? I am the chosen one. I have been chosen to be the leader of this planet. I have orders to take this planet back from you stupid people for the Cetra. What am I supposed to be sad about?
Sephiroth, I trusted you. No, you're not the Sephiroth I used to know.
Here's your Dragon Ball Z quick cuts right here.
And that's the end of my story.
Just busting our balls here? Like, come on. Wait a damn minute. Ain't there more?
I don't remember. What happened to Sephiroth? In terms of skill, I couldn't have killed him.
Official records state Sephiroth is dead. I read it in the newspaper.
Shinra Inc. owns the paper, so you can't rely on that information. I want to know the truth. I want to know what happened then. I challenged Sephiroth and lived. Why didn't he kill me?
I'm alive too.
Seems like a lot of this doesn't make sense. What about Jenova? It was in the Shinra building, right? Shinra shipped it from Nibelheim to Midgar.
What? Who did Shinra ship?
Jenova?
Tifa and Red 13.
Oh my god, you're right. That was Hojo. Hojo's just a creep.
Oh, Eris in Red 13.
Yeah. Did someone else carry it out after that? It was missing from the Shinra building.
Sephiroth? Damn. Don't none of this make sense. I'm going, gone. And I'm leaving the thinking to you. Yo, Cloud, let's get a move on.
Wait a sec.
Cloud, what's wrong? You just gonna stand there while Sephiroth heads for the Promised Land? I ain't letting Sephiroth or Shinra get to no Promised Land. If they do, then we're all screwed. You know what I'm saying? How is that a response?
Beautiful. Just beautiful.
Y'all just leave it to me.
Oh, brother.
Cloud, how bad was I when Sephiroth cut me?
I thought you were a goner. I was really sad. The ancients, Cetra, Jenova, Sephiroth, and myself.
Let's go. Barrett's waiting.
What a fascinating story.
Okay, it always bugged me how, in my memory, how strange and inconclusive that story was. But I'm really glad that the characters talk about it a little bit, because it totally is. And the thing that always perplexed the shit out of me is why Tifa doesn't remember so much of it.
Yeah, she wasn't even in the room with the fighting that happens. And based on your current confusion, I take it it's not further explained.
It might be. It's been a really long time, and I remember the beginning of this game much better than I do the latter parts.
Probably you started it a lot more often than you finished it.
Yeah.
That's me with like most of the Final Fantasy games I've played more than once. I've started them way more frequently.
Right. Like, I'm still a little confused on the timeline for Tifa and Cloud. It's like reuniting. Like, they knew each other as kids in Nibelheim. Cloud presumably left for Midgar to join Soldier, and this was his first return back to the town, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Tifa's still there.
And Tifa's still there.
So at some point, Tifa goes to Midgar,
Yeah, and seems to be equally confused about what happened to her. Maybe due to the injury. I don't know.
And at some point, Cloud also drops out a soldier, and apparently they're just cool with that.
Yeah, or he's kind of like on the lam. It's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah.